Hi everyone, my name is Marina and I'm going to present our work. This study is a detailed and deeper extension of a systematic literature review already carried out. The focus now is on the description of the data extraction and analysis process using Microsoft Excel software. Our research question is, what studies have produced scientific knowledge about the potential of visual narratives in the educational context? To answer our research question, we used a strategy based on the 8 steps prepared by our colleague. The 6 categories of analysis provided qualitative and quantitative information, with the exception of objective of the studies and result of the studies categories, which were exclusively qualitative. The quantitative information was the number of studies that fit into each category related to the subcategories identified. For example, we found 12 studies using comics, 6 of them about biology, and 5 of them worked with the primary education public. The search terms were education, learning, and comics or cartoon. After applying all the inclusion and exclusion criteria, we had 19 articles to the final analysis. We built an Excel table to visualize all the categories and subcategories of analysis. The pivot table feature was useful to combine the type of visual narrative category to the other ones. Now we are going to analyze the types of visual narratives identified and correlated them to the other categories. First, we have the comic strip, a short sequence of pictures that tells a story. In terms of objective and results of the studies, this narrative is similar to the other ones, especially comics. Now we have the comics. It's an interesting option to maintain the student's concentration because of the full story plot, so you can explore more complex themes. The last type is the animated cartoon, the visual narrative that extrapolates the sequence of static images and gain movement on the screens. Because of the elements of sound and movement, the studies focus on the storyline and the conversation. We identified 3 different types of visual narratives used in education: comic strip, comics, and animated cartoon. There are different disciplinary areas, but the biology are in all the types of narratives. We concluded that the visual narratives have the potential to explain complex themes and concepts with specific details and difficult visualization. The use of Microsoft Excel software proved to be effective in the systematization and analysis of the 19 articles, being a practical tool when the amount of data to be analyzed is not very large. This study was the first step of a PhD investigation focused on science comics. For future studies, it will be important to use a software specifically for qualitative data analysis, including the possibility of analyzing images.